Sorry, this is not going to be any edits. Hopefully, you guys can see me. What's going on? It's your man Gerard Kenneth. Real quick, I am going to be doing a video. This is kind of like an impromptu video for the most part, so it's not going to be an edit because I don't feel like editing none of this stuff. But I just want to give you a brief synopsis of all the stuff that I got from Full Sail. I said I was going to do it. I did it before, but the video didn't look right, so everything is pretty much like unboxed and everything. But we're going to go over it. Let's go ahead and commence with doing that. All right, so off top, we're going to get to all the fun stuff in a little, real quick. Let's start with the speakers. Sorry, it's a mess too. Sorry, guys. But this is my little setup. That's some of it is like my own personal stuff. To the left, my personal speakers are at the bottom. I'm gonna actually get a desk so I can clean this up and look nice. So let's start with the simple stuff. I got two Audio Technica mics. It is an A220-35. I got two of those, but I'm only using one. The other one is right here on the floor. And I'm gonna pull out my paperwork so it shows me what I got. So I got an iLok as well, an AEA stereo protractor which I haven't used. The Parsons USB card, which I have yet to use because I don't know what we're going to be using it for, but that's, come on, focus. That's this homeboy right here. I actually did some research on that, and it's pretty legit, so I can't wait to start using that. Of course, I got the two Hosa mics. I use this for class, and then I use this one. Actually, I had to bring this mic in here at one point to record for recording principles because I didn't want it in an open space. But let's see here real quick. So this is my mic with the hood setup, hood status. The Hosa cables, you get two of those, so I actually use the Hosa cable for this one, and y'all like, I don't hear no like the noise, the humming noises, the electronic noise. That's really good. So you really want to take care of your cables, okay? This is my own personal mic, so that doesn't come with the class. But you do get two of these bad boys. So I'm only using one. The other one is right there. Let me see. I told you guys, I'm looking at this paper right here. This is what I got from school. So, of course, I told you about the two Hosa cables. Far as yeah, the microphone cables. Now, of course, I got the two Hosa TRS cables as well for my PreSonus Eris E5, and that's these little babies right here. Those are my babies. I put them on there. I probably once I get a desk, I'm gonna rearrange how this looks because I don't want that baby right there to get in the way of that sound because that blocks stuff. So that's another thing I know I gotta take care of. Of course, you guys know about the Generation 7 iPad, and we're going to get into that. And once again, I've had the iPad for a while. So, but if you get the iPad, make sure that you hit up Full Sail and let them know like if your stuff is having issues. I have yet to do it. I thought, oh, once I get my update, right, the iOS update should be straight. No, this thing is still crashing, so I gotta hit them up. Like it didn't crash right now, it just timed out, so I ain't worried about that. But it's been doing that since I got it. But I want to talk about that in a minute. Actually, let's do this real quick. For my producers, artists, right? I would suggest that when you get this. And we're going to go back to it again, but for this, what am I doing? What am I doing? All right. But for the sake, oh, this is upside down. So, but for the sake of me doing this, now this has nothing to do with the class, but I would suggest that you get this program. It's called Loom. As of right now, Loom is I was part of this competition, and I made it to like the 300 people with the playlist, and then I just didn't get picked at all. And I was like, well, whatever. That's kind of how I looked at it. I was like, well, maybe I can hit up Neo and be like, yo, can I go ahead and still release my own personal version of the song? Because it's a remix. I could probably do it and get away with it. which is what I might do and see what happens. But oh no, because I use his lyrics for You to Love, so I can't. I have to get a written consent. So we'll see how that goes. But Loom is basically like an IG version, but it's an IG version for artists, right? So it's pretty dope. You post your music, people share your music, they love your music. They spend money to actually support and like your music, but they do it in a form of gifts and stuff like that. So you can actually generate money from that. Anyways, let's go to the Scarlett 18i 20, which actually means 18 in, 20 out. This is the interface for it. So that's from Focusrite. Now you do get Pro Tools and Pro Tools and Ableton, but I would advise that you don't download Pro Tools from this one because you're actually going to get an email for school concerning that. So don't worry about that. You'll get an email, and I'll show you the email in a little bit. All right, so this is all the fun stuff. You got 8 inputs right here, and the other 8 are back here. And then here are all the outputs. There's 10 of those. There's other outputs right here. More outputs. And then you got the USB Type-C output. This thing right here, you see that's actually on your Mac. One moment. Okay, Booth ain't getting our life together. So, yeah. So we got all that established. So, but this thing here, actually, what I would advise that you do, we're gonna go back to it. So what I would advise that you do is actually download this program once you get all your stuff online, and it's Focusrite, and this guy here actually controls that. So now let's go to the Focusrite. It's this thing right here. I probably know I shouldn't do it like that, but that's a room I got. You can actually control that. Like right now, it's not on dim, so I can actually mute it from here. And I don't know if y'all saw that. Let's show it like this. But I can't control the audio right here. I actually have to, when I turn the knob, that turns down. And that's that. Now, here's the other thing. And this is at least for me. Let me actually put that on mute. But in order for you to run this through, initially I was being told that it doesn't take phantom power, but apparently that's not true because I don't. Let me show you. If I were like right now, like it's not even nothing's on. It should actually turn on. And we're gonna get to this setup in a minute because you see I'm on the MacBook Pro, but I'm running Windows, so we'll talk about that in a second. But right now it's on, but you don't hear anything. So you do have to turn this guy on here and put it on that port. And I'm sorry, let's mute that. So now you can actually see me on, right? So I'm actively talking into the mic and you can actually see what's going on here. What's up? All right, so cool. That's established. Okay, so the other thing I got here is the Zoom handy recorder H5. It actually has where is it at? Talks about it right here. It also includes a SanDisk 16 gigabyte SD drive for that guy. But personally, I have this one, right? If it'll show. Now, this is something I just bought on my own that I may utilize later on. Why are you not focusing, bro? Whatever. Give me a sec. Why are you not focusing? You really ain't trying to focus. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Wow. Anyways, it's 128 gigabytes, right? You really not? Okay, the devil is a lie. Anyways, and then it comes with this guy here, and that's a SanDisk adapter as well. So now the next thing you get here is, why are you not focusing? Really annoying. So the next thing you get here is the Belkin USB 3 hub, 3.0 hub, and then the USB Type-C Ethernet adapter. You get the headphones here, which is what you were looking at right there. So, and then of course, you get the hairy guy. That's the hairy windscreen. That's in there. I already put that in there. I should probably take this out so you can look at it, but it's a picture of it clearly right there. I don't have too much going on with it. But if I were to open it up, this is how this looks with an instructional guide. You can see I have yet to actually touch any of this stuff. That's the USB. This is this guy right here. And I guess the woolly thingy is actually in another little small box that I didn't put on there yet. But this guy is in here, and I actually have yet. I turned it on one time, and then that was in. Of course, it comes with an instructional guide. And by the way, this actually does include Cubase, so you have to like the download version, and you have to open that up, and yeah, that's it. So I don't think there's no code on the other side. I don't use Cubase. I heard about Cubase years ago, but I never used it. But you can download that for that. Let's see what else. Okay. The Launchkey, right? The Launchkey 25 by Novation is really dope. It does include Ableton. You can download Ableton, that's fine. But we're going to go into my email in a little bit so you can see what I got for that. But let's look at this pretty thing right here. And I'm going to actually put up Fruity Loop since we're on the PC side for my Mac, so you can see as far as like the latency of the whole thing. So just give me a sec. Okay, so I actually had to purchase this thing from this guy here. Let's go to it real quick. Let's see, are you gonna show up or not? From this guy here, LB. He actually does the launch mini key setup. I purchased it because there's certain things I wanted to do with it. Or you can actually go online, follow the tutorial in order to get the actual keys and all that good stuff. But I actually paid for this, so it is what it is. So with me, come on, let's go back to Fruity Loop real quick. So, of course, you don't learn Fruity Loop for school, right? We don't get Fruity Loop. What you want to do? Why is this doing this? So I have to reset mine up. This is just for Fruity Loop that does that. So you're supposed to do that, set that up, and now I got mine set up like this. Right? That's for the horns. But what's actually dope, so I just want to show you the latency for it. And then let's see. Right, and those, of course, that's how the speakers sound. But we're gonna actually play some music. You don't get none of this other stuff. This is just my personal stuff. I just want to give you guys an example of that. So what you will get is Slate, Sibelius, Pro Tools, Musition, Multimedia, and Auralia. So you have to make sure that you follow these guides in order to get your stuff. So this is stuff that you are going to get. Now, here's the thing that everybody has been waiting for. I think we mentioned everything else. Is this baby right here, the Mac Pro, okay? And this is actually an 16 inch, right? And it's 500 gigs with 16 gigs for RAM, okay? And in my case, it's like, Gerard, why does your stuff look like it has Windows on there? That's because it does, all right? That's because it does. You actually able to boot camp. If you want to learn how to boot camp, I'm not making a video for it, but there's plenty of videos that you can find that actually show you how to do that when you go to the Mac side of it, all right? But what I would advise you guys to do, excuse my room, is get another hard drive here. This hard drive is specifically for backing up your Mac in case something weird happens. And I think it also includes your boot camp as well. And then I purchased another hard drive. This is a 4 terabyte, and this is 4 terabyte as well, but that's for that guy right there. And then I got mine hooked up to my own personal OneDrive, but you do get OneDrive for school. You get a lot of stuff for school, but you do get OneDrive. I don't know how much space they give you for OneDrive. Yeah, I definitely don't know how much space they give you for OneDrive for class, but I'm assuming that it's up to like 2 gigs. Nah, so that's why I got my own. I already had all this stuff prior to that. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If I did, oh, you want to hear how this music bangs? Let's do that real quick. Now, I want to mention this with the Focusrite, you do have the option to dim it. If I dim it, it won't be as loud, but I want to play it and keep it flush in the middle real quick. And we're gonna play a track that I made called Respuesta Mia, right? Respuesta Mia, my answer. And it's for my, my little project or whatever. This is not for school, it's just my own personal stuff. I did a beat project. I'm a singer-songwriter. I rap a little bit. So yeah, here we go. And then we hit dim, and that brings that down. Then of course I said I rap a little bit. Now this particular beat I did not make. Another guy, some dude, I found it on YouTube. He remade the track, and I just did my own version where there's no chorus. I just rap the whole entire time. I'm more of a singer. I got called out for a challenge on Facebook with some brothers in the faith of mine, and I wrote this song. So we'll just play a little bit of it. Before the creation of time, Yahuwah had us in mind. Places in the shit of ridicule to give sight to the blind. Other nations minuscule, this scheme to erase our line. Agent no way, he break rise, the prophetic shine. Back from the future's past, Christ said our power is mine. He man, he God, he Elohim, you not, you gotta bow to me. Alright guys, so ultimately, that is pretty much it. I will include this as a side note for a couple of classes. Get a composition notebook. Mine is called Letras y Música because I speak Spanish. So this particular notebook is just, this part of it, it was just, I got stuff where I write songs. And then this is actually notes for school. The current class I'm in is actually a music theory class with the instructor Abe Alam, really nice dude, really cool dude. And so he actually taught at a different college. So this is really like, a lot of stuff is kind of like easy, but you're going to really have to take notes because you're going to do tests and stuff like that. So take notes. I'm so happy about this particular class because I'm going to learn how to read music again because I didn't know how to do it. I learned how to do it when I was in high school and then I forgot. So it's like a huge refresher course for me. So you might want to take notes for that particular class. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, guys. If there's anything I forgot or you have questions, don't mind all that's my personal stuff. But if you guys got questions in reference to audio production or music production, because we kind of got like similar classes, I just popped my ankle. Ask me. I could probably ask one of my classmates if they're doing music production. Or I got a homegirl at my church that graduated earlier this year or last year. So she went for music production. I'm going for audio production because I know how to music produce. I just want to make sure I'm getting my mixing and stuff right, and I need a degree in audio production. That's just me. So that's pretty much it. If you guys do have any questions, please make sure to subscribe to your man right here. Like the video, share the video, whatever. And if you do have questions, send me something in the comments. I'm going to make sure that I respond to you as fast as I possibly can. Otherwise, on my channel, I got music. I talk about relationships. Every once in a while, I play video games on here. And I talk about musical stuff too, like copywriting and stuff. That stuff I've already been doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this helped you out for 2020. If you guys are debating on whether or not you want to go to school or not. Now, here's the thing that people don't tell you. Guess how much my tuition is for basically this 2-year college. For me, my tuition, I had to get a school loan. And so my school loan is going to be $60K. They don't tell you that part until you actually do your stuff. But it's close to, yeah, it's like $60K. It's like between, at first I thought it was 52. Nah, that joint shot up to like $60K. And I was like, Jesus, I need a really good paying job to pay this stuff off. And it's not really just the equipment, it's the knowledge from the instructors that you're getting. So that's something to also consider no matter what class or degree that you're going for when you go to Full Sail. Now, some people are like, oh, I'm going to finesse and just get a certificate. All right, cool, because you want the equipment. That's cool. Like some of us, we actually want a degree because who knows, we want to actually go back and teach, or we want to create our own type of training or whatever, and we want to have our credentials saying we know what the heck we're doing and what the heck we're talking about, or we want to be in a position to where not just be an intern. It's like, man, it's too late in the game to be, at least for me, it's too late in the game to be an actual intern, but we'll see how it goes, right? But it's just, it is what it is. How you want to do it, it is what it is. I don't know how much it costs for you to actually get like a certificate, but I know as far as the college, for the university degree program, it came up to $60K for me. All right. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Peace and God bless. Deuce.